G'day everyone. So today I want to talk about the 4 stages of meditation, and this is really about how to enjoy the present moment as well, and how meditation is something that we practice all the time. Basically, you can sit and meditate and follow along with this tutorial, or you can then start to apply this to your everyday life. So if you're just going for a walk or something like that, you can then start to apply this concept and just feel like really good in most moments. Even when you're at work, if provided that you don't have to stress or strain too much, you can start to cultivate a feeling of bliss and realize that work can be play sometimes, and just improve your life in every aspect. So let's jump into it. Basically, the first stage of meditation, and you can follow along with me, is following the breath. So you might have heard this before, that you follow the breath, but how do we actually do this? We start by sitting down. You can lay down, but sitting is preferable, and put your 2 feet on the ground, or you can sit cross-legged, but feet on the ground helps you feel grounded and really helps the energy flow through your body. And what you want to do is close your eyes and then just notice the breath. Don't try and force a certain pattern or make yourself breathe in a certain way that's spiritual, or just observe the breath and notice if it's deep or if it's just shallow, and just become aware of the frequency and kind of tune into the fact that your breath is just bouncing in and out, and it's just bouncing in and out, and it's just bouncing in and out, like the rhythm of your breath. And just be aware of what feels most comfortable in this moment. So if you're having trouble, just revert back to what feels the best, what feels the most comfortable and relaxing way to breathe if you're having trouble. And now you're pretending that you're just a statue. If your nose gets itchy, that's just your mind playing a trick to try and get you to respond to danger. But just pretend that you're a statue, and the only part of you that's moving is the part of you that's breathing. And you're just noticing the rhythm of the breath. And now the second stage of meditation is noticing where that air is going. Noticing where that air is bouncing through your body. And through this, you start to realize that the air is filtering through your lungs, but it goes into your bloodstream and throughout your whole body. That breath is going through your whole body. And now we start to cultivate a sense of inner awareness in our bodies. And so you can start to feel, your shoulders, start to feel down what it's like to be inside, inside your arms, inside your forearms, and down in through your legs to the feet that are touching the floor. And you start to cultivate this awareness and expand it, but you want to take it slow. You don't want to force yourself to expand your awareness too quickly. So if it's too much for you, just stick with stage 1 and just follow the breathing for a while. But now, as you've cultivated that bodily awareness, you can move to stage 3. And if you're comfortable, stage 3 is now becoming aware of the outside. So becoming aware of the temperature on your skin and the air. If you have a fan on, air moving across your skin. And now we're bringing into union the inside and the outside. And as you expand this outside awareness, you'll begin to notice that you can feel the walls around you. You can feel yourself kind of being boxed in whenever you're indoors. And it's probably why you feel better in nature, or part of the reason. And so we expand our awareness around, and this helps us to also become neutral and less stressed by feeling what's around us, because we're kind of, you're entering into something that's bigger than yourself by doing this part. And now that you're expanding your awareness past your body, the fourth stage is to just cultivate bliss in the present moment. You want to notice how the energy is swirling around you, whether it's just the air moving or it's the temperature. All these things are different, wavelengths of energy. They're vibrations, which is a wavelength, which is energy, or how we perceive energy at least. And so simply becoming aware of the energy and where it wants to travel will start to cultivate bliss. I know bliss is a bit ambiguous. You don't really know what I'm talking about, but what I'm talking about is, with bliss, what I mean is eliminating resistance. So oftentimes we will tense up, and if you're doing some sort of work or just doing things for long periods of time, whether it's driving or something like that, you end up tensing up. Whether you're just reading, you're tensing up your eyes, you might be getting stressed, which causes you to tense up your body. And this fourth stage is about, it happens in the second stage too, but in the fourth stage is all about becoming aware of where the energy wants to move naturally, in the same way that you become aware of how you want to breathe naturally. That's just one sort of piece of energy, is your breath. And so you become aware of that. In the same way, you're becoming aware of where the energy around you wants to travel, how it is traveling. And the third stage is the energy around you, and the second stage is the energy within you. And so you just want to be aware of all these stages and where the energy wants to travel naturally. And as you're still aware of the breath, you just allow it to flow through your body, and you'll, as you get better, you'll start to notice these feelings of bliss just like rushing through your body and sort of playing. And this sort of helps meditation not be boring. So a lot of people just think they sit there with an empty mind, or do they just sit there and follow the breath? But once you start to incorporate these other stages of feeling the energy inside you, feeling the energy around you, and how that energy wants to play, both inside and outside, and through your body, then it's kind of like listening to music, but in an energetic sense, where like the energy is just dancing, and you can just become aware of that, and it's actually really fun and blissful once you start to feel that. So it feels good and it's fun to watch and experience. And so meditation actually becomes this really fun exercise where you get a feeling of bliss, rather than just sitting in stage one, where you might feel great and you're free from stress because you're just following the breath. But when you incorporate these other stages, it becomes really fun. And then you can start to apply this to other areas of your life, where once you get good enough, you can enter this stage while you're at work, or while you're going for a walk with your dog or something like that, or while you're waiting in traffic. Don't close your eyes, obviously, but while you're in a car. But in these sort of mundane situations, we can start to bring this awareness that we learn through meditation and just make life more fun. So I hope this helped, and I hope to see you in the next one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.